Yo, what is up? This is George Courtright back again with a mad week. What is up, y'all? How you doing? And as you can see, I have a guest. Last week it was Big Cuz. This week it is Little Cuz. Little Cuz, what's your name?
Lakira.
I told you gotta talk up.
Lakira.
Stop being shy. This is your third time on the show, so you know how it is. You know how it is. Everybody, show her some love, y'all. Show her some love. You hear it? You hear all these houses watching and clapping for you? You hear it? Yep, sure do. So, want to thank everybody for tuning in. I also want to thank everybody for going on YouTube last week, the past few days or whatever, and hitting up the Mad Dub of the Week. It is almost at 100. It's almost my best Mad Dub in less than like 8 days, except for the Celinda one. That's still it. That's like at 200 right now. Made another kind of Mad Dub for my cousin who proposed to her lady friend, and yeah, that's almost over 200. So go on to Magic Entertainment on YouTube, which you probably are right now if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, and check out some of these Mad Dubs. Put a little creativity into some videos and recreate. Did you go watch the 24 karat video?
No. Isn't that the one we watched at Lindsay's house?
Oh yeah, it was.
Thank
All right,
you.
all right, you seen it. All right. We start off by saying what we've done for the weekend. I will go first this time. I will go first. What did I do this past weekend? Well, Friday I ain't do shit. I ain't do a goddamn thing. Just sat around, folding clothes, watched The Wall with Matt Damon. You seen that?
Mm-mm.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Make sure you watch it on like a big screen that has some good color in it. It's very, very good cinematography.
I don't remember what that's about.
It's about a wall, man.
But, like, what wall?
I can't. Oh, the Great Wall of China.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you that. I don't want to give too much away. Otherwise, you'd be like, oh, I'm telling you the story. But
Is that where Matt Damon was supposed to be like Chinese and they were all like?
No, he was not Chinese, but there's a lot of Chinese people in it. See, I'm giving too much away. You gotta go watch. I'm telling you, it's a good movie, some good cinematography. Watch it with the lights off and shit. It's a great movie. So people go watch Matt Damon's The Wall, and it's a good movie. All right. What else did I do? Oh, Saturday went to dinner with a friend of mine who's had a birthday this past weekend. Happy birthday, motherfucker! And went to eat teppanyaki. Teppanyaki always good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just sick of they don't have no new tricks now. Everybody got the same tricks.
Yeah.
You know, they spin the egg on the spatula, flip it, let it break, bang. All right, seen that. Got the choo-choo train with the onion. All right, seen that. I seen some people catch shit in their hat.
Mm-hmm.
This one has like a little spray bottle that has this little boy pissing or whatever. You spray it in like it's just water that he uses, but it's a spray bottle with a little boy pissing or something. But other than that, there's no new tricks. It's like going to the 4th of July and watching fireworks. There ain't no new fireworks. What's
but
the point?
It's like, how much stuff can they do?
I don't know. I don't know. They need to find some new tricks. Otherwise, teppanyaki is just gonna get man. Just give me the food. I don't need a show. What's the point? When's the last time you been to teppanyaki?
Maybe like a year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They ain't learned shit since. It's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go see a
Every place.
You gonna go see a 4th of July fireworks show?
I'm not gonna go see one. If I happen to see one where I'm at the time, then I might watch it for a few minutes. But I'm not gonna like go to a
You gotta
specific
go
place
downtown to go
No.
see it. Go to the little pond downtown and all
No.
that stuff. No.
Mm-mm.
Why? Because it's the same shit. Not to sound like a Scrooge or whatever, but it's the same shit. It's the fucking truth. Get some new tricks.
And in Phoenix, there's too many people, and there's never any place to park, and you gotta walk 1,000 miles to get there anyway. So,
Well, the place
I don't go
downtown.
nowhere downtown.
Well,
Like
take
for
that
the
light
parades
rail.
or
The light
anything.
rail. Take the light rail. Take the bus. What's wrong? What's wrong with the bus? You worried? It's not one of those parking rides. Go to the parking ride, jump on that bus like $3.50 or something like that. Get a day pass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been on the bus here. Except for that one time with you when I first moved here and we went to like a Suns game.
See?
And
That's how you do it. That's how you avoid traffic. You avoid parking. You just get on, bang. You right where you want to be.
yeah.
See? New things.
I don't know if you can park at the library right now because it's closed, so you really can't park there.
Oh, yeah. Found this new spot, though.
Oh.
Found this new spot a little bit further down. Park there, jump across the track, get on the light rail. You good. You in business. And that is Traffic Around Phoenix segment of the show. What else did I do? Oh, watch football. Watch football. Playoffs are here. Good to go. And actually gonna start off the show by saying some football things. Make cousin over here a little uncomfortable because I know she ain't hardcore football like me. But first, what have you been up to? And when I say what have you been up to, tell me how your weekend went.
Friday I had a vision board party at my
A
house.
vision board party? What the? All right.
Where you cut out all your goals from magazines and you glue it to a board and you hang it in your house and you look at it and you try to stick to those goals.
All right. What's on your vision board? Is this for a year or is this for 5 years, 10 years?
1 year.
1 year. You're
For
what?
2018. That's why you do it like in January because it's for 2018.
Okay. Instead of doing it late December, so you can get started January 1st. All right. Maybe that should be on your next vision
Well,
board.
I had it on January 5th, so that's close enough.
Next vision board, do shit a little bit earlier so I can get started earlier on my goals. But what was on your vision board for this year?
Lose weight.
Uh-oh.
Number 1.
All right, and you said you did this vision board on January 5th. What have you done to start that goal?
I bought some stuff to work out at home.
What? What you get? What you get?
I got a kettlebell. I got the 2 hand weights. I got ankle weights.
Mm-hmm.
And I got weighted like gloves.
Weighted gloves?
They're like little gloves you put on and have like weights in them. So you can do like.
You got videos, or are you just gonna find some shit online, or what?
Well, I found like one YouTube channel that has a lot of workouts on it, and then I got
free?
a couple DVDs. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, well, I know, but they starting to charge for shit.
Yeah, it's
YouTube
free.
Red or whatever is like live TV or some shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's free, and they have like a bunch of videos and stuff. So.
All right. What else on your vision board there?
To travel, I want to go to New York.
Have you ever been to New York?
No.
All right, let me know when you go to New York. I still need to go to the Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show.
Okay. And just to grow my business and to. I think that was it.
All right, and that's a great segment. One thing that I want to talk to you about is your business. What is your business?
It's custom clothing and gifts.
Custom
Clothing
and gifts. All right, and the name of this business is?
Good Harmony Designs.
Good Harmony Designs. And where can people find Good Harmony Designs?
On Instagram at Good Harmony Designs.
On Instagram at Good Harmony Designs. After this, I will be putting in the descriptions or whatever a link or just the address, how to get to it on Instagram. So don't you worry, you will be able to find this. Tell me about it. How did you create it? Why did you create it? Just tell me about your business.
I have bags, cups, clothes, onesies, t-shirts. I just like to make stuff, so I decided to try to sell the stuff I make because I make it anyway. So.
Now, is this for children, adults?
Both.
For both.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I told my cousin to bring some products on the show. You guys, So show me some of the stuff that you have.
So I have onesies.
I love naps, but I stay woke. Ouch! Look at that. I can't fit it, but all right. I'm sure there's other people that can. All right.
And for
All right. And you make these? How do you make these?
I have a machine that cuts it out and then it cuts the words out, and then I put it on the onesie.
Cool, cool. What
And
else you
I
got?
have coffee cups.
Coffee cups was it? Actually. Now, all right. How do you do this at home? You do this at home?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How the hell you do this?
The machine, I made it. They have a design area, and then I made that, and then my machine cuts it out, and then I put it on.
All right. How'd you make this? You like drew it?
No, that's like an image I googled,
Okay.
and then I put it on the website, and then I put the words on there, and then it cuts it out, and then I put it on the cup.
Cool. All
I
right.
make
Man, I thought this was a damn Starbucks cup.
it is a Starbucks cup, but I put my name on it.
Yeah, she gonna put her own name on this shit. You better watch out for copyright.
No, it's fine.
All right. I've been telling everybody about this bag that you made, and I see that you brought the bag here. For all you people that like different shit that you like stuff that other people don't have, this right here is funky right here. This is a nice little backpack
And that I hand sewed.
that she hand sewed. She hand makes this shit. She hand makes this, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, man. I've been telling everybody about it. Been telling people to hit you up and get something and see different products that you have. So for all of those people out there that are watching, how do they reach you again?
At Good Harmony Designs or goodharmonydesigns@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you for showing those products. And let's go back to what A Mad Week is all about. It's about stories, getting y'all woke. Uh-oh. Stay woke. Stay woke. I don't even know if I even like that saying, the whole woke thing.
I don't either. I mean, I get it, but
Yeah, I get it. Just be aware, but it's like people
go to the extreme sometimes.
exactly.
So, yeah.
It's like, oh, if I don't do this or that, I ain't woke. I'm not aware of what's going on and just being righteous and all that stuff. Just be a fucking good person. And you don't have to be woke or sleep. Or just if you be a good person, it don't matter what you are. So just do that. That's what I say. And speaking of good people, well, the Buffalo Bills fans, this is my first story. Buffalo Bills fans have been good people ever since the Bengals beat the Baltimore Ravens. Buffalo Bill fans donated money that totaled $360,000 to Andy Dalton's charity. Andy Dalton is the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. And Dalton threw a 49-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Boyd to secure a win over the Baltimore Ravens, which knocked the Ravens out of the playoffs and secured a spot for the Bills. So the Bills haven't been to the playoffs in 17 years. So once the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback beat the Ravens and knocked them out, put them in, they went on social media, and social media is a fucking beast, man. Social media is a beast. One person donated and said, "Hey, let's all donate money to this quarterback's foundation," which was $360,000. A lot of people were sending in increments of 17 because that's how long it's been since they've been to the playoffs.
Yeah. So that's the Bills quarterback charity?
No. All right, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Get it.
All right, the Bills. They were on the cusp of going to the playoffs or not.
Mm-hmm.
They needed the Ravens to lose in order to get into the playoffs. The Bengals beat the Ravens
Oh,
So
okay.
therefore, the Bills got in.
Oh, okay.
So show support. They're like, hey, we're gonna donate all this money, $360,000 to his charity because he helped them get in.
I mean, it's a good cause, but they probably gonna lose next week. Like,
Oh, that was last Sunday, and yeah, they already lost.
so,
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all about people helping people, and
yeah, it's a good cause.
it's a good cause. Things happen, but they $360,000. All last year, his charity got like 400 donations in one week. He got like 16,000 donations after that. Yeah. Oh, the charity provides support, resource, opportunities, and life-changing experiences to seriously ill and physically challenged children and their families. So yes, it all went to a good cause. Some people talk shit about football, but things like this make football great for the communities, to help people out and all that stuff like that. So, like,
Good cause.
for a good cause. Good cause. Uh, on to some more football. I told you it's gonna be a little football right now. London games for people out there. They put out the list of London games. There's 3 games in London, which I fucking hate.
I don't get it. But
Why?
Like,
They're trying to
live in London.
They're trying to make football, American football, a world sport like soccer and all that stuff. So they're trying to promote. Because this past season they had a game down in Mexico City too. So they had that. I think it was 4 in London last season, and now they're gonna have 3 this year in London. Those games are Seahawks versus Raiders, Eagles versus Jacksonville Jaguars, Titans versus Chargers. Now, just like I understand what they're trying to do. I just don't fucking like it. You're like trying to cater to other fucking people. What about us?
Yeah, it's like other like basketball. They don't like, or do they?
I just found out. I turned on the TV for about 20, 30 minutes or something today, and I saw a highlight of a game yesterday that happened over in England. The Celtics and the Sixers. How you not know that? Yo, man, a Celtics fan.
I'm not.
Oh, that.
I don't care.
Ooh, domestic rivalry. Now, are you a Lakers fan or were you just a Kobe fan?
I was just a Kobe fan, but I don't really.
You don't have a team?
No, not really right now. So I guess I'll still say I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh,
Because I was a Kobe fan. I would have followed Kobe if he would have left.
All right, so are you going to jump on the back of Lonzo Ball?
Not until he proves himself.
Not until he proves himself. All right. Nah, I'm not going to go out of order. I do have a big baller. Well, I jump out of it. All right, but anyways, I'm going to stick with this last football story. The Raiders hired John Gruden as a coach, and I know you don't fucking know who that is, but the thing is did the Raiders break the Rooney Rule? The Rooney Rule is you have to like interview minorities prior to hiring like somebody for one of the executive positions or a coach, a higher up coach, and they were saying that John Gruden was hired they already had an agreement with John Gruden prior to interviewing. They interviewed like their assistant coach that was black, another coach from USC that was black, but they already knew they were going to have John Gruden. So the rule says you have to interview. It's pretty much like affirmative action.
So if they interviewed them, then they didn't break the rule, right?
But
technically, they followed the rule. Even if they knew who they wanted, they still followed the rules.
The owner's dumbass came out in a like an interview or a press conference or something saying that they already knew that and agreed like verbally with John Gruden Christmas Eve that he was gonna get the spot, and then they just went through the motion to just
But
do
that's
the.
not breaking the rules, is it? Like the law doesn't say that they can't.
Well,
It doesn't say, oh, you can't have no agreement with anybody, and like.
I don't know that deep into it because yes, it was not on paper that John Gruden had
Yeah,
the job.
so they didn't break the rules.
All right, that's a good point. That's a very good point. With me, they said that John Gruden was sought after coach for the past I don't know how many years. He won the Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back when I liked him, and that was like in 98, 99 or some shit like that. And he just after he left Tampa Bay a couple years later, he's been announcing and all that stuff and just announcing, but people still wanted him. But he's had a love for the Raiders, and he used to work as an assistant coach for him, and he just had a love for the Raiders, and this opportunity came, and he fucking took it. The Raiders wanted him and like been trying to talk him out of the broadcast for like 6 years, and he finally was like, all right, and they were like, finally, fucking shit. So honestly, to me, it's kind of a slap in the face to both of those black guys that, hey, just because this rule, come in here. Okay. What do you like? Okay. All right. When they already knew they was gonna get who they wanted for the past 6 years, but that's a
But
firm.
it's like they have to though, so
But
it's like.
you don't think that's a slap in the face to those black candidates? That the only reason that you did get interviewed is because you're black.
Well, I mean, it's the only reason they got interviewed is because of this rule. So if there wasn't that rule, they wouldn't have got interviewed at all. So.
Right, but they didn't have a chance whatsoever. So whether they got interviewed or not, they would have been in the same position.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
it's like, what, do you believe in affirmative action? I do, and
no,
I don't.
I think that you should. I mean,
should people have to
I
give
think
black
that
people a chance?
if they're the best candidate, then you should pick the best candidate, regardless of what skin color they are. So
Exactly, understandable. I agree. But should companies have to do this?
No, I don't think so. Because it's just like now, like people they'll get interviewed just for no reason.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if they're not the best candidate for the job, then what's the point of interviewing them? And they already knew that these two black guys weren't the best candidate for the job that they wanted. So,
Right.
but they had to interview them because of this rule.
I don't know. I'm split both ways. I want minorities to have more opportunities and to get a chance because sometimes if somebody doesn't already know who they want, they'll maybe surprise somebody and win somebody over in like regular corporate, regular everyday jobs. But in this situation, it was a waste of time. And to me, it's a slap in the face that, hey, I think T. Davis or some shit. Hey, buddy, come here. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's what you do? Oh, okay, all right. It just seemed like a slap in the face.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of, but it's just like if they knew who they felt were the best candidates already.
Yeah.
It's
Why
like,
do they even have to go
yeah,
through the
why do
process?
they have to? Yeah, so it's like.
But now the Raiders are getting investigated to see if the rule was broken or not. The last time the rule was broken, a team had to pay $200,000 fine, but that was
nothing for them.
But that was like in 2003, and inflation and all that stuff. It might
still be nothing to them.
That is true. That is true. But
it's gonna be nothing.
But they're investigating, and we shall find out the results of that at one point in time. The whole reason I brought that up is because how it connects to affirmative action, which has been an issue and discussion for a long time now. Long time.
I mean, I think it's, but I just don't, want minorities to get hired and
just
just
because they have
yeah,
to.
and they
The
don't
only
even know what to do or how to do it, and it's
yeah,
just like,
the only
and then you
reason
got to work with that person because
because he fit the quota.
yeah,
Now he making me look bad.
yeah.
That's fucked up. That's messed up. All right. I will skip down to the big baller story. Uh, since we brought up the Lakers, Lonzo Ball. Well, his daddy, LeVar Ball, is doing.
Annoying.
He's putting out his own things like this, but it says BBB on it. He's making his own shit. But and take some tips from him of what not to do, because Big Baller Brand has been given an F by the Better Business Bureau. They have gotten 1 out of 5 stars on 44 product reviews. It's because they haven't been shipping their shit. People have been saying it's been taking weeks to months to get their shit. Some of the orders have been incorrect, and there's no phone number that you can call and contact person. They have an email address where people, can contact, but they may or may not get a response to the email.
Mm.
So
Well,
you don't like his daddy.
He just talks too much, and then it's like Lonzo's skill isn't even backing up what all this stuff that he's talking.
You don't like Lonzo.
I just hate like all the hype his daddy put on it, and then he's not performing at that level of the hype
he ain't that damn good.
Yeah, that was put on him. And then like just all the stuff his dad was talking, it's just like
I appreciate what he did. I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but
Lonzo should be playing at LeBron's level for how much stuff his dad was talking.
Understandable. It went too much when LeVar said he could beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. That's like, all right, dude, you went way too far. You went way too far. But one thing he ain't doing better than Jordan is his product and getting his product out there and doing well on the business end. The thing that got me on this one, I heard it on the radio, but it cracked me the fuck up, is one of the reviews states, "This company does not offer refunds. I purchased 2 items and was told there would be a 1 to 2 week delay. I have been waiting 6 weeks now, and when I asked why it was taking so long, I was called a small baller. At this point, I believe they have decided to steal my money." That dude got called a small baller. That's like, come on, man.
And it's like, for as much money as his stuff was supposed to be or whatever.
Yeah, some slides are like $300.
Yeah.
Some fucking flip flops.
He should be getting those out real fast for that cost.
But I guess the amount of money he's getting in, he's doing well, especially for an independent person. Not connected to Nike and all that stuff. If he steals
people's money, then
he just didn't fucking realize that he was gonna be this big time. He thought he could create on the fly and all that stuff. Just like how your line is about to be popping because you want a mad week. You're gonna have to quit your regular job so you can get out these orders.
I hope so.
All right, let's make it happen, y'all. You heard it. She hopes so. Let's make it happen. All right, next story. Talked last week about this badass weather over on the East Coast and throughout the United States, but one term I've never heard before that I just want to mention on here was bomb cyclone. A bomb cyclone. They said, I never heard that shit before. But it's just how the wind was swirling and all this shit. Low pressure, high pressure. If you want to know more about a bomb cyclone, go Google that shit because it got way too technical for me. I understand what a cyclone is and all that stuff, but a bomb cyclone, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it just hit the East Coast big time. it pushed high tides onto the Boston streets and shit. They got 1 foot of snow, and then the winds and stuff pushed cold, freezing ass water into Boston streets. Fucking shitty. And then this was like along the fucking eastern coast in Florida. There was like cities shut down because there was snow, because they don't have like snow removal systems. They don't have like the trucks. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Snow, or was it like that time people said it was snowing here, but it was like hail?
The story says snow. The story says snow. Plus, it said that iguanas were falling out the fucking tree because they were half frozen. It got cold as fuck in Florida. Iguanas didn't know what the fuck to do. But, oh shit. Nope. I haven't got to one of those yet. I got pictures. I'm trying to put all my pictures on. I'm trying to have a great show for you. This is Mad Week with George I. Corright once again, and this is
Lakira.
All right. We shall carry on. All right, the next one. Did you hear about this Genuine story?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Genuine is being criticized as transphobic. And this is for rejecting sexual advances of a transgender woman on a UK reality show. I guess, I didn't know. I've heard of Celebrity Big Brother, but I guess Genuine is on Celebrity Big Brother over in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a video for y'all. So here we go. When I find that bitch. Blah, 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 blah. There we go.
Genuine here, is happy to go with women, but he's
but
not
not
happy.
Every woman.
Yeah, but he's happy to go with women, but he's not happy to go. This isn't an attack on you. I'm just saying he wouldn't feel comfortable going with what is termed, he wouldn't feel comfortable going with me. If you're in my situation and you are trying to date, there is an extremely narrow band.
You're saying you're
and
not
from
gay,
my
but you're not
experience,
gay.
I'm not gay. But I've tried to date, and everything that comes back, guys have chatted me up not knowing my past. But then as soon as they find out, whoa, I'm a woman, right? Okay. Forget about any T's or anything in front of it. I'm just a woman, okay? So on that score, you would date me, wouldn't you?
Not if you told me you was trans.
No, I'm not telling you I'm trans. I'm a woman.
A woman, yeah.
You would date me then.
Woman, yeah.
Go on, let's have a kiss. You see, and I think...
All right. That situation went down, and now Genuine is getting criticized in social media, saying that he's transphobic because he stated that he would not date a transgender woman, and then he would not let her kiss him. I find this absolutely ridiculous. And it says that he's getting criticized, but in my research, a lot of people supported Genuine. There was a couple, but there was that criticized him, but more people supported what he did than criticized him. I
think it's bullshit. Like, he's not. He was sitting on a couch with a trans. Like,
exactly.
If he was transphobic, he wouldn't be sitting right next to her in the first place. And it's like, because you're trans gender, you get to kiss whoever you want to. Like,
exactly. People are calling. Charlamagne the God from Breakfast Club and other people are saying. Especially since the shit that's going around these days, what she did, that's harassment. Yeah, because you somebody. Exactly. You can't just go and try to kiss somebody.
Like, because you're trans, you get to kiss who you want to.
Yeah, that's absolutely bullshit. That's that's assault. That's fucking assault. So I think it's bullshit. And just saying somebody's transphobic, that's bullshit. I think a phobia is when you're afraid of somebody or afraid of something. Or
so he wouldn't be sitting right next to her having a whole conversation with her if he was transphobic.
And then he even leans over to show that, hey, I ain't got nothing, nothing, no problems with you. I just ain't attracted to you enough to want to kiss you, want to have sexual relationships with you, or anybody of the such. I'm not gonna date a transgender, and I'm the same way. I'm not transphobic. I'm not afraid of transgender people. I don't hate them. I think they should have the same rights as everybody else. They're no different than anybody. I just wouldn't date one myself.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't make me transphobic. It's like if I don't want to kiss an ugly person, am I afraid of ugly people? Am I ugly phobic?
No, I think they're ugly.
I just think they're ugly. If I don't want to kiss somebody with bad breath, am I halitosophobia? Do I have halitosophobia? No, I just don't want to kiss somebody with bad breath. People should have the right to like who they like, as long as they're not hating everybody just because of something.
And he obviously didn't hate her. So
No, it was obvious that he didn't hate her. He was sitting on the couch, just palling around and shit. But people are just getting really sensitive about every fucking thing.
It's just like, if I don't want to kiss a woman, I mean, like,
Are you homophobic?
Yeah,
if you don't want to kiss a woman,
I'm just not attracted to that.
You're just not attracted to that. And it's fuck. People can say this shit as long as there's no hate. It's like, oh no. Fuck them transgenders. Nobody's saying that at all. Nobody's saying that at all. So get off people's back. Just because somebody doesn't want to date you, that doesn't mean they hate you. There's a whole bunch of people that don't want to date me. Do they hate me? They might hate me too. But hey,
you might have burned up a few bridges. So.
Dude, I got gasoline in my back pocket. It's in a Camel pack. All right. Next one. People hating for no reason. Now there's people hating for a reason. You remember Harvey Weinstein and all that shit that came about with him? That was probably the main story that came out. Well, after Bill Cosby. After Bill Cosby. There was a long gap before the Cosby, and then this stuff sparked a lot of things in Hollywood and everything. Harvey Weinstein was slapped in Arizona. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
He got slapped here in Arizona at Elements Restaurant at the Sanctuary on Camelback Mountain Resort in Paradise Valley. Paradise Valley is a suburb of Phoenix, for those of you who don't know. It says Weinstein was having dinner with his sober coach. I guess he's trying to get better for some of the things that he had a problem with. He was having dinner with his sober coach when a dude approached him and asked for a photo. Weinstein politely declined. When Weinstein and coach got up to leave, the dude said, "You're a piece of shit for what you did to the women," and slapped the motherfucker. Just slapped him. At least that's what the fuck I thought when I heard this. Like, oh shit, somebody just slapped the shit out of him, huh? Did you see the video?
Yeah, well.
I was very disappointed in this slap. Very disappointed in this slap.
Yeah.
So let me show you what I mean. Very disappointed in this slap.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do
That.
that.
Come on, that was horrible. I thought somebody just licked the back of their fucking hand and just wailed off on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like he was getting a bug off his face. That wasn't no goddamn slap.
I guess he meant it to be a slap, so that's
it's still
the point of it.
Now it does still warrant an ass whooping. Don't be touching my face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you, dude. Don't touch my face. But would I call it a slap? Only in the police report. Why, sir? Why did you whoop this dude's ass? He slapped me, officer. He slapped me. But it really wasn't no slap.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't.
You ever got slapped in public by somebody you don't know?
No.
Have you ever slapped somebody?
No.
You sure?
Mhm.
All right, you're a nice young lady.
I avoid confrontation.
You avoid I don't want to be messy. See, that's Put that on the fucking onesie. Don't be messy. All right, we gave that. Speaking of messy, speaking of shit on shirts, let's go to H&M. Have you heard this shit? All right, I'm gonna Tarantino this shit. Tell you what's happened now. G-Eazy is the second celebrity to end partnership with H&M. Why? Because this hoodie bullshit that's been going out that was on the internet. They were trying to sell this hoodie and used a young black kid, and the hoodie said, "Coolest monkey in the jungle." And here you go. And as most people know, some people, like young people, might not understand why this is racist, and just clueless people might not understand why this is racist, just because, back in the day, white people would call black people monkeys and all that stuff, and it's just not a fucking term that should be used when it comes to African Americans. Now, if they would have just used a white kid in this photo, nothing would have been a problem whatsoever. But they chose to use a black kid and have that him wearing coolest monkey in the jungle. It's just very, very tasteless. Very tasteless.
Yep. I think so. But the one that the white kid had on too, like, I don't know how that would have went over if it said something about the ruler of the jungle or something, but it still said like the jungle, so like
the jungle,
that could be looked at, negatively if the black kid had that on too. So
that is true. But if white kids had on both of them, they wouldn't have this problem right now.
H&M was trying to get their affirmative action on, so they was trying to have
this,
black kids
when affirmative action goes wrong, you just start putting them everywhere, and you put them in the wrong spot. But understand that, like I said, and this was over in UK. They might not know the same shit as they do in the United States about derogatory things when it comes to different races and all that stuff. But there should have been some line of like quality control, like let's run this by a bunch of different people, and somebody should have caught that. But it's a big stir.
Yeah.
Big stir on the internet. Diddy went on about it, just talking shit about H&M. LeBron's talking shit, and like I said, G-Eazy, who was a white rapper, he pulled out a partnership with H&M, and he was the second one. The Weeknd also pulled out earlier this week. So make sure you don't have stuff on your clothing or products.
I thought you were gonna say get rid of my H&M stuff.
No, I'm talking about don't put some bad shit on your onesies that say, no, we don't need I love naps, but I'm a monkey or something. do not do that. That you might offend some people. That ain't good. All right. Man, like I said, and usually I keep saying, damn people, the reason I call it a mad week is because shit constantly happens. And once again, now this some shit. Mark Wahlberg, you heard about this? Mark, there's a movie that's coming out, All the Money in the World. Now, they had to do some reshoots. They pretty much had the movie almost done or close to being done or something, but they had to do some reshoots because Kevin Spacey was in the movie. And Kevin Spacey's one of these people who've been accused of some wrongdoings. He's even admitted to doing some wrongdoings. So they were going to cut him out the movie. They replaced him with Christopher Plummer. I don't know who that is. I should have put a picture of him up, but I didn't. But so they had to do some reshoots. The stars of this movie are Mark Wahlberg and Michelle Williams. Do you know who Michelle Williams is? Yeah, most people don't. As a matter of fact, I had to go on IMDb to make sure that that's the same person. She was on.
Oh no, I don't know.
See?
I was mistaking her with Maggie Gyllenhaal.
See? No, this.
Never mind.
Did you used to watch Dawson's Creek?
No.
All right, she. Oh yeah.
I'm about to say that.
I'm a lot older than you. My bad. Well,
That
she
was
used to
before
be.
my time.
She used to be on Dawson's Creek, and I guess she having a nice comeback now. She's been in a decent amount of well-known movies. She was in that Oz one with James Franco, who we're gonna be talking about next. I forgot what she was. Yeah, I
I
forgot.
only remember Mila Kunis.
See, because she's a popular name. Michelle Williams will be a popular name again because she's resurging her career. I don't even know. She's getting popular again. But anyways, so they need to do some reshoots because they changed the actor who's playing a certain character. Mark Wahlberg was paid $1.5 million for, I think it was a 10-day reshoot. $1.5 million. Michelle Williams was paid $80 a day. Fucked up. But Michelle Williams, because Kevin Spacey did the bullshit, Michelle Williams said, "Oh, I would have done it for free just because, she knew the situation." Mark Wahlberg and his crew was like, "Hey, I don't work for free." So,
Do you feel like he's wrong for that? It's just like he's a bigger star than her. It's just like
he's a way bigger star than
It's
her.
just like how Will Smith gets paid $20 million a movie, and some people get paid $1,000. Like, it's like,
because the atmosphere, the environment that we're living in right now, because of all this shit, they're like, "Oh, that's sexist, it's inequality and all that stuff."
it happens in the regular world. Like, my boss gets paid more than me because she's in a higher position. Like, it's regular life.
I'm torn on this. I'm very torn on this. I agree with you as
It's
well.
like, should the extras get paid as much as the star because
shit.
she's a woman?
Shit.
Like, or
I've
minority?
been an extra. I've been an extra, and we get paid $100 a day sometimes. Oh man, she's getting paid less than.
So yeah, that's kind of wrong.
I was an extra in a movie that I don't even know when it's gonna come out, but it's about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the creation of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I was an extra, and I got paid $100 for that. She got paid less than I did.
So yeah, that's wrong.
But
Maybe she needs a better agent or something.
yeah, and that's the thing. All right. Because Ridley Scott is the director on this, and the director and like the producers who handle all the money, they ain't in the same thing. When he found out, he said he was furious about the whole shit. Understandable, but once again, Mark Wahlberg is the bigger star. Michelle Williams, you thought you knew who she was, you didn't.
Yeah.
Most people, when I put that picture up, y'all probably didn't know who she was.
So yeah, I wouldn't say she should get paid as much as Mark Wahlberg is, but she should probably get more than $80 a day.
Yes, and then why are you hating on the situation when somebody is, all right, you're going to pay somebody what they ask for. If somebody says, "Hey, I work for free," like, fuck that. All right. And then it's like, "Hey, I want 1.5. Well, shit, if I don't pay him 1.5, we're going to have to, it said they might have to scrap the whole movie or it'll just be delayed. So, like, shit, and it's Mark Wahlberg. So, all right. So, shit, yeah, she should have did some, she probably could have said, "Hey, I'm not going to do it unless I get 1 million. She probably could have done that, but she chose to say, "No, I'll do it for free." So, is it really
That's her fault.
sexism? Or is it just bad negotiation?
Bad negotiation. Yeah, like, it's not sexism. It's like, who's a big like female actress.
Beyonce.
Yeah, like
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, so she might have probably got more than Mark Wahlberg if she was in the movie. So
Great point. And being that she's more seasoned and more sought after, she would have known, hey, I probably could get some money for this. Michelle Williams like, I ain't shit. Lakira don't even know who the fuck. Lakira think I'm Maggie Gyllenhaal. so yeah, that's exactly what the fuck's up. Speaking of more Hollywood shit, James Franco is being accused of inappropriate sexual behavior by 5 women, and this is just after he won Best Actor for his role in Disaster Artist, which I want to see. He won the Best Actor for Disaster Artist, and when he went up to give his speech, he wore a Time's Up pin, like supporting women who have been sexually harassed and coming out with their stories and all that stuff. So now he's been blasted for all these accusations. Excuse me. He went on one of the Tonight shows, late night shows, and said these accusations are false and all this stuff. So not sure what's gonna happen with this, but a lot of people are being accused right now, and some of these people who are denying it is like, how can we?
we don't know.
We don't know. But
Like some people are admitting to it, and but
Yeah.
it's like the people that are saying it's not true. You don't know if it's true or not, and so I think it's wrong to just like blast them and say, "Oh, they did it," because these
Yeah.
people said they did it, and you don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
If.
you never know, and it's gonna be hard to defend yourself, and it's gonna be hard for them to prove. It's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. Not I read some of the stories said that 4 was students of his. Another one he was mentoring and just did some inappropriate things, shooting like fake orgy scenes or some shit like that. That was the accusations and all that stuff. That he was being very inappropriate. Please go look and find out more information on this if you would like, and just be up to date. See what happens with James Franco. I got a picture for him too. For those of you who don't know who James Franco is, that's James Franco. There you go. Oh, and there's the pin. There's the pin. So now he's being called a hypocrite for all that stuff and whatnot.
I don't like. I mean, he could did it. We don't know, but I
We
don't
don't
like
know.
the people that just like, oh, he did it because these people said he did it,
Yeah.
and like,
It just automatically assume
like,
if somebody says something, and that's the fucked up part. Like people are losing like endorsements, their jobs and shit just from accusations. These are just accusations. They ain't even been proven. These people haven't been proven guilty yet, and people are losing a lot of money. A lot of money has been lost just out of accusations. And got here just another line. 2 more accusers for Russell Simmons. And I know he's denied.
Well, he looked kind of guilty because he stepped down from his like companies or whatever. Like after that, so that kind of looks kind of guilty. But
You might think it looks kind of guilty, but in order to save face for your business, because you're trying to hold on to as much money as you can, because it's still a business, and you still, if you fuck up that whole business, there's a lot of other people that's gonna lose their jobs. All right, we're not bringing in as much money, so therefore we don't need as many people, so we're gonna have to lay off. So he's stepping down because there's heat on him, and that's gonna look good. This business can still try to save face because he's not there. But if he's still there and all these accusers keep coming in, more money will be lost. So whether he did it or not, it's in the best interest of this business. And it's not like he still ain't making that money. He's just stepping down. And it's
but I just said it just kind of looks bad. Cause it's like, but I mean, I can see what you're saying, but
it's kind of like rich people doing bankrupt. It's not like they broke. They just do it for a better business like edge or whatever. So it ain't like they broke. It's just the best interest of the business.
Yeah.
Although it looks bad.
It looks bad, just like
But-
it looks bad that Harvey Weinstein was going to rehab, but then he like denied all that stuff, and like now he's in rehab or whatever. So that looks bad too. It's like,
I don't think Harvey Weinstein denied it.
oh,
I don't think he admitted it, but I don't think he denied it. I don't remember that one. Got a couple more here real quick. We are almost out of time, but Walmart, I just seen this a couple minutes ago. Like I was looking for something else and found this. Walmart is closing 63 Sam's Clubs, and it lays off about 11,000 people.
I saw that.
Some of these Sam's Clubs are going to be changed into distribution centers for their online shopping. They're trying to catch up to Amazon, so that's their goal. And I guess they're saying that, well, Costco is beating the shit out of Sam's Club.
I like Sam's Club though because it's not as packed as Costco.
Anytime
Anytime of the day you go to Costco, you can go to Costco at 8 in the
See?
morning on a Tuesday, and you got
And
to
it's
park
packed.
way back in the back
Yeah.
of the parking lot.
And that's why they're closing them. And one of the bullshit reasons they said they're closing them is like, we built a couple too close together, so people don't know which one to go to and all that stuff. No, you just ain't bringing in as much money.
Yeah, because I read that closing that one on Chandler.
Yes.
There's not one by another
There-
one by there.
There is, I can't remember. I can't
It's
remember.
not close.
That's the closest one to us though.
No, the closest 83rd and McDowell.
83rd and McDowell.
83rd Avenue.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All right, so never mind. I ain't gotta worry about the Sam's Club. And speaking of competing with Amazon, Amazon is now the biggest retailer. They took over Walmart, and Jeff Bezos. I thought I had a picture of Jeff Bezos, but Jeff Bezos became supposedly, on paper, the richest motherfucker, passing Bill Gates. For the richest motherfucker, he's worth $105 billion. He's the creator of Amazon because Amazon is rocking like a motherfucker.
I love Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on some stuff right now.
You on Prime?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I ordered some stuff this morning.
Yep. Oh damn. After this, I'm gonna have to go order some stuff. As a matter of fact. Next up, and I got two more to end out the show. Mudslides in California, man. They are Mother Earth. I keep telling you, chill, dog. Chill, Mother Earth. Chill. 17 people killed. It says 8 missing. There was an error over in California News. It said 48 missing, but they end up correcting it to 8 missing. And a lot of this is happening in Santa Barbara. 65 homes destroyed, 462 damaged, 8 commercial buildings destroyed, 20 damaged. And it's because those fires took out all the vegetation and shit, so that the ground is loose, and now the rains came and just mud going everywhere, man. It's just fucked up,
Yeah.
crazy, and nasty. Damn, Mother Earth, chill, girl. Last but not least, I want to end on a happy note. Even though not everybody likes this person, but Kanye did a nice thing. Kanye was said to have rapped for a young fan battling cancer over FaceTime moments before she passed away. So, some people say Kanye's an asshole, he's a dick,
He has
he's
a
a
good heart.
jerk.
He's just really arrogant.
He's just very arrogant, and he comes off as a dick sometimes. But he has a good heart, and it said she passed away moments after he got off the phone. They said he rapped for her favorite song, I Love Kanye. I don't even know that song.
Neither.
Never don't even know that song. Go look it up. But that's the song Kanye did for this girl, and it's acts of kindness what brings everybody together. So good job, Kanye. Once again, thank you for watching. Go on Magic Entertainment and subscribe. Check out the videos. Check out the Mad Dubs. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy watching the Mad Dubs. Tune in next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and whatever time it is your place. Once again, tell them how to get your products.
On Instagram at Good Harmony Designs and goodharmonydesigns@gmail.com.
All right. And show more products. And this has been George I. Courtright and
Lakira.
this has been A Mad Week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I shall see y'all next time.
Thank you. Never gets easier. I hate being on camera.